Hey guys, all hail my delicious vegetable soup and gari. Okay, this is how I made this vegetable soup that I can eat it 3 times a day and it will not purge me. A lot of you complain that whenever you eat vegetable soup that it purges you, it gives you stomach upset. Let me show you how I achieved this vegetable soup with just 1,000 naira, 500, and I cooked this pot of soup that is giving. And before I say that, don't, because I'm a very timid girl, English is a very big language. So the way you see me now, this is me. I don't know how to eat swallow using spoon. So I always use my hand because that is how I enjoy it. Yotago. So even when you see me in London rolling my gari or apple or semo like this, because that is me for you. I cannot change because I have try and try and I can see it is not what I can do. So in any of the soup, you see that this my soup is giving. Let me chop small meat so that I will have strength and tell you about this my video. Okay, the first thing you do is to season your meat, put your pepper, crayfish, and every other thing on steam. Then second step, you wash your water leaf, you wash your uziza leaf, and then you wash your ugu leaf. Hey guys, I'm about making vegetable soup, student vegetable soup, because these days everything is quite expensive. So you wash the vegetables as many times as you can to make sure there is no sand, because this raining season, getting vegetables, you don't know where these farmers get them from. Some of them falls on a dusty ground, so you have to wash until your water is clean for you to be sure the vegetable is okay. So having put your meat on fire and put all the ingredients you're using to cook the soup in the meat stock, you then wash your vegetable and then you slice it. Guys, the secret of this thing I'm about telling you now is that some of you will eat vegetable soup and it will purge you. This is the things you do wrong that makes it to purge you. In order for you to achieve a good vegetable soup without it purging you or maybe giving you stomach upset, you need to use Oziza leaf. And not just putting Oziza leaf, but putting it at the right time. So after seasoning your meat, you slice the Oziza leaf as tiny as possible and you put it into the meat water. That is the meat stock you're using to cook. Like you can see now, you stir it. The Oziza leaf should be the first vegetable you put in your vegetable soup when you're cooking. Remember, you can add your fish, you can add stockfish, but students like us, we are managing life over here, my dear. It's not easy. It isn't easy at all. So you cover it to boil for like 5 minutes. Then you bring your washed water leaf. After putting the uziza leaf, the next thing you put is your water leaf. I love slicing my water leaf so that it doesn't look so chunky in the soup. Most people don't like seeing chunky vegetables, so but it's not like you will slice it too tiny because this water leaf melts with a little, once a little heat touches it, it melts and softens into the soup. And remember one rule about vegetable soup, aside using uziza, you don't need to pour water in your vegetable soup when you're cooking it because vegetable on its own brings out more than enough water. So having sliced my water leaf, I pour it into the pot where the uziza leaf has been steamed for some minutes. And then you stir it. Look at the soup, there is no water in it. There is no water. So the water you use to steam your meat, you make sure that the water dries up in it. As in, even if it will remain, let it be small. So having put the water leaf, you cover your pot and then you slice your ugu. So this ugu, I love to make my ugu slice very tiny. Even if I can even achieve tinier than this, I would love it. But hey, this is how I do mine. I slice it as many times as possible, and that is why I will have to wash before slicing. Because if you did not wash and you finish slicing and you wash the vegetable, you know, we now Africans we believe that some quantity of the nutrients will be washed away. So this is me having sliced my ugu. I still want to make it softer than it is, so I have to still slice and slice and slice until I am tired. So this is the water leaf. You see, it brought out enough water without adding any water. So I just add my ugu to it. The ugu is actually the last vegetable you're supposed to add because it doesn't need much heat to cook. So once you stir it and you cover it, in less than 2 minutes, you realize that the ugu is soft in. Hey guys!